Hi, welcome back to another episode of Lonnie's Lore. I'm Lonnie. This is my co-host, Mike. Speaking of claws,
Speaking of claws, good
I was
lord.
just telling Mike. I said I got my nails done like normal. They're just, but they're sharp because I just got them done. And the amount of older gentlemen who are like commenting on them, I'm like, it's weird. I did see another gym baddie though, who's she had a knee not brace but sleeve on, and
hmm
I was asking her about her knee sleeve because hers looked like it was really comfortable, and I was like, where did you get that from? Anyways, long story short, she like told me the brand, and I was like, okay. And she's like, yeah, I got it at Walmart. I was like, legit, I might get that one too, see if I which one I like better. Because she was like, yeah, I went to Shields and they're super expensive. I'm like, I know, I just bought one from Shields and it was super expensive. I still have the box though, so I can always return it. But regardless, she was like telling me, she's like, yeah, and surprisingly, she's like, because she has the same style of nails. She's like, I surprisingly have not put holes in it yet. And I was like, and so
There
then
you
we
go.
had a little girl gym bro moment. We're like, look at our nails, and then talking about lifting and stuff. And yeah, I don't know. I guess if you're a gym girly and you're like that gym girly who gets their nails done too, like you just get it.
Yeah, oh my god, you just get it.
I think it'd be really funny to put nails on you and watch you try to lift
Oh,
with them.
fucking criminy. That would actually low key be super funny.
Do that as a bit of real some content. We were just talking about that in the car how we needed to get back on our gym content.
Yep, we
Been
sure
slacking.
did.
We've been slacking because everything has been going on at work.
Yeah, it's not our fault or fault of ours. It's just
We have
literally
literally
work.
worked split shifts all week, each one of us.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I'm at last I checked, I think tomorrow I'm gonna be at like 27 hours.
That's good.
I know. I'm like,
Well, next
finally.
Friday's check is gonna be
Is it just this week?
fat this week and next week.
Oh,
This is our first regular pay cycle
oh, then maybe that's
because it's
not
gonna be the 17th.
because when I checked the pay thing, it only has it from the 6th.
What do you mean?
Like if you go into the app, it only shows it. It says from the 6th. So is the pay cycle different? Is it
We
Monday to
have
Monday?
one more from ADP too.
I'm pretty sure I'm all caught up.
Okay, well then I have one more.
I think
Maybe
it's
it
your
was just
commissions, right?
the trainers.
I think it's your guys' commissions, isn't it?
I Yeah. So we have one more from
Mm-hmm.
ADP, and then I guess it's this week from UKG.
Well, because if you go like look, I look in the app, like pay. Oh wait, it's not that. What it is? What is it? Oh, it's timesheet. It's from April Monday. That's why I was like, is the new pay cycle Monday to
Is it?
Monday?
It's Sunday to Sunday.
But I work Sunday, and it doesn't have it on here because it says the
Yeah,
Monday.
so from the 6th. Yeah, and then we get paid again on the 17th. So this is our first two
Oh,
week
I see
pay
what you're
cycle.
saying. Okay,
So we're gonna have our regular check
so
on the
this wouldn't
17th.
this I would have tomorrow's hours included in this then.
No, not yet. So
Not yeah, when after.
that's from last week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, type shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, confusion. Not that you guys needed to hear that.
We're
Not that you
keeping it.
care, but
We're keeping it.
look, I'm not saying we're not keeping it. I'm just saying like you guys.
Keeping it in there.
I mean, okay, so on top of the fact that we've been working splits all week and been super busy, people keep moving weird. Dudes be circling back, you guys. We've had to circle back around from Ass Eater. Ass Eater wanted to like circle back around. You guys want to hear those receipts? I mean, you're probably already seen them because if you follow me on my TikTok, then you've seen them.
And that was like almost instantaneous.
Yeah, I literally was like, you know what?
Fuck it.
Here you guys go. So if you saw those receipts, then yeah. And then yeah, it's just weird movement. But I mean, we've had a lot of cool people from corporate come in, higher ups. I'm excited. They're super exciting. They're super. We'll see. I'm not like I don't know. Like I said, well, I've worked for corporations for so long that I'm like, like it sounds great, but let me see the bread and butter. Let me see the proof in the pudding. Pudding. So
Yeah.
Mike's got a lot of good opportunities going for him. I started my training for my personal training certification,
Yep.
so I just need to buckle down and get that done because everyone's like, it shouldn't take that long. I'm like, yeah, but the problem is just finding time when I'm working all these split shifts,
And then on top of trying to take care of her
my
kids.
kids, and then everything else.
Yeah.
I am happy though that I like did not like bail out and actually did my chain, my oil, my filter, and everything I needed. All my bike maintenance is done, so that's good. So at least that's like good for the season. Some that's checked off and out the way, which is nice.
She tested it. Nothing exploded,
I
imploded.
Yeah.
She's still here with us today. So
I told Mike before I took my bike this morning. I said, he's like, oh, well, at least you have your chain. I'm like, well, I didn't test right yesterday. He goes, oh, and I was like, so if I don't make it to work, then we know I messed up.
Yep.
It's like, what's gonna be it? It's also another reason why I left to work early because I was like, just in case
Just
my
in
chain
case.
snaps and I have to call a friend to get it towed. I'd probably have to go to the ER too because depending on how fast I'm going, if that snaps, it could like cut into my leg.
God.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool.
It's cool.
It's
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Gucci, man. We Gucci.
So let's get back to the premise of this podcast, you guys, which is my tea, my lore, my drama, my trauma. So one of the characters that I had been kind of and I call them characters. They're all characters. I had been waiting
There's
to
something.
talk about um is somebody that I kind of wanted to see when things happen in my life. I like to kind of wait and pause for a moment to see what else develops because people tend to move very weirdly and interesting, and I feel like I don't like speaking on things until I know they're final and set in stone. Just
Yeah.
like to see how people move before I divulge. So that way we're not having to play upkeepsies with all these characters and you guys aren't getting confused. This one though, we're gonna call him the chicken guy. Okay? Chicken man. We call him Chicken Man? Chicken Man?
Chicken man.
Should we call him should we call him Stuart? No, no. What's that little chicken? What's the chicken? Chicken Little? Chicken
Oh,
Little.
Chicken Little.
Just call him Chicken Little.
Chicken Little.
Chicken Little. Chicken Little. Okay, so Chicken Little had oh my gosh. So I don't even know when Chicken Little started following me on socials, but Chicken Little started following me on socials and liking my content, like whatever, not a big deal. I don't even remember how like the premise of the conversations really even started. I think if I remember correctly, um he had DM'd me regarding one of my stories, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna have to go pull the receipts, you guys, because you know me. I always have receipts. Receipts.
Which is why I have to resend her magnitudes of videos that we've recorded. Because she's like, I don't have any space. I need it all for my receipts.
So real though. Hmm. Hmm. Un momento. They're loading. I don't remember when. Like I'm trying to load the like beginning of the conversation, and it's just like we're
Taking
just
forever.
getting the spiral over here.
Yeah.
But I'll continue talking while this loads. If it doesn't load, we're gonna have to go off memory, guys. But I do have the receipts. So Chicken Little messaged me, and we started like just chit chatting about this, that, and the other, whatever. And then I was like, oh, okay, like a nice guy, whatever. Some stuff in common. Started flirting, like light flirting, and then it turned into like he pretty much was like coming on to me and hitting on me, but I was like, nah, dude, like I don't really date because like XYZ, like I'm just kind of focused on myself right now and my own life and all this other crap, like the whole spiel I gave everybody else. And he was just like, I don't want to say he white knighted himself, but he was very much like, give him a chance, opportunity kind of thing. And then I was curious because I was like, when you click on someone's profile, it'll show your mutuals. And I was like, wait. So we were mutuals with some people that I was in the close vicinity with. Like I'm close to in my life. And I was like, what? So of course, me, if I find out that you're like your friends or your like social media with like um I get curious and I'm like, So then I started like trying to figure out like, okay, well, like how does he know these people without getting, like, well, let's see. Let me see. Let me do some investigation work over here. I'm gonna be Nancy Drew for a second. So then I start asking him like what he does for work and stuff like that, and that's when I find out the correlation upon like what he does for work, what he does for fun, like who he like his lifestyle. Like I figure out how the correlation between him, excuse me, I had to burp, him and these close the individuals are close to me. So then, of course, I'm like, hold up. So then I put in because I have a group chat with all the people I'm close with. We have like a little because we have a group chat, and so I was like, hey, chat, are we cooked?
No, verbatim, because she sent me the screenshot. It's super funny.
And they're like, what? And they don't text me back in the group chat. They call me immediately and was like the fifth degree of how do you know this person? How did you meet them? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Let me send me the screenshot. So I literally had to screenshot the message thread and send it in the group chat because they're like, wait a minute, hold on, timeout. And then that's when they were like, sitting there on the phone in like a four-way call, like divulging all this information about this person and how like pretty much like they from what they the knowledge that they know, but it's not like factual knowledge. It's not like it's all like hearsay stuff of like the rumor wheel of like, well, this individual, like, I don't know what's true and what's not, but from things this is what I've seen, this is what I know, and this is what I've heard. So it's like those three categories. And I'm like, bet. So with that knowledge, they were pretty much like, yeah, I wouldn't even waste your time because like kind of a fuck boy. Even like the stuff we've seen, the stuff we've heard, the stuff we know would not waste our time. And I was like, all right, cool. But like me being me, you know, I was like, well, let me just like, fuck around and find out. And I had a couple extra hours in my day that day. And so I like we me and Chicken Little weren't even talking that long. Okay, so we talked like a week, and then like we ended up like hanging out. We went on a date, and um, it wasn't like anything like super like elaborate. We went and grabbed lunch and like whatnot, and he I don't know, it was just he wasn't working at the time. He was on leave. So like he's like, yeah, I go back the following week, da 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 da. But I just want to like spend as much time with you as possible and all this stuff. And I'm like, it felt really love bombing esque, like where it's like you wanna hang out with me all the time. You wanna like be around me all the time. But it's like, but I have a busy schedule. I podcast. I make content. I'm in the gym 5 to 6 days a week. Like I have all these things, side projects. And anyone that knows me knows that I'm very I. How many times has C told you? She's like, for somebody who, 'cause this is back before I was working, and she was like, for someone who's not working, she sort of stays a busy schedule. Like I really do. Like even before I like was working, I've always kept a busy schedule. And so I'm like, look, like I keep myself busy and that's just for like me, my mental health, my even if before I started going to the gym all the time, I always have kept a busy schedule. And then, you know, hobbies, side hobbies, side hustles, whatever. And so um he very much was like wanted to be around me all the time, wanted to hang out. And I had a conversation with him about like, okay, but like cuz one of the things we had brought up during that dinner we had or lunch we had was he was like, "Well, my issue is like I find women who are like they like me, but then they don't understand my work schedule." He's like, my work schedule is kind of crazy and I work late, crazy hours, and they're not like it. It's not a normal 9 to 5. He doesn't have a normal 9 to 5 job. And he's like, and then, he's like, I will date women. I really like them, but then they get upset with me because I can't call them or I can't text them back because stuff's going down, or I can't have them. I don't have access to be able to speak to them because of whatever XYZ reason. And I'm like, okay, bet, because I'm like, I'm not an insecure person. Like, I don't need to talk to you 24/7 to know that like we're good. Like, I'm just not that person. And so I thought we had this like understanding because I'm like, cool. So if he's like that and I'm like that, then there shouldn't be any real like issue or conflict. Keep all of this in mind because it's all gonna come back circling. And so it always does. And so he then like was telling me about how I because I'd asked him, I said, well, how come like you have like coworkers that are female and like, you spend a lot of your time, your normal like work hours and work week, you spend a lot of your time at your job. Like that's next to your home, like that's you're there just as much, if not more time than you are at home. Like how come you haven't found anybody within where you work? Not saying that I like promote like people dating people they work with, but I'm just curious because also keep in mind, I was keeping in mind the fact that I had been divulged all this information about alleged, supposed, and factual from people who are close to me about things they have seen. So like I was curious, like okay, like, well, they're saying all this stuff, so I didn't even tell him like get at this point that was what was being said. I just kind of told him like, yeah, this is the consensus that I was told, but like, and I'm like, so like, why haven't you though? Like, curious, and he was like, oh well, I don't date people I like work with. I just don't do it. It's just messy and it's drama, and I don't like any of the women that I work with because like they're just not. I'm not attracted to them. Okay. And I was like, okay, okay, okay. Like, I'm like, not judging, just curious. So we were talking for maybe, what, a week and a half, 2 weeks. I would say a week and a half at most, maybe pressing 2 weeks. And I had I get busy, and also like I'm a mom first and foremost over everything. And so this particular day, I had left the gym and I don't remember what I think I left the gym, went to grocery shopping, got groceries. I was on my way home to drop the groceries off, but then I got a phone call regarding one of my kiddos was sick, so I had to go pick them up, drop them off at their dad's because it was a Friday, so they go to their dad's. But then I had to go get her medicine because he didn't have medicine in for her at the house. Then I had to go back to the store to get medicine to drop the medicine back off at her dad's. But like it was like a whole thing where it was like boom bam boom bang bang boom boom bam. You know what I mean? Like trying to hustle because then I still had to get back to the school to pick up my other kiddo. So I'm like, oh my goodness. It's like when you need to split yourself into two people. And so of course, like when I'm like that and I'm busy, I don't check my phone. I just don't. Like I hear the notification go off, but I just don't have a second because I'm like literally go, 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 go. Um, and so he ended up calling me and I was like, how like cause I'm in the car and put the car speaker on and I'm like, hello. And he's like, are you good? And I'm like, yeah, why? Like, well, I'm fine. He's like, oh, well, I just haven't heard from you, so I was just making sure you're okay. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just like in the, this is what's going on. And he was like, oh, and I was like, okay, like, and he goes, okay, well, I was just like freaking out a little bit, so like, I was like, oh, okay, no, I'm good. Like, thanks for checking in. Like, it's cool. Like, I'm okay. I'm just like in the middle of trying to get my kiddo set up and then have to get back to the school to pick up my other kids. So like I told him I was like, I will can I call you back like a little bit after 4 once I get everyone settled. He's like, oh yeah, 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 just yeah, call me back. I haven't looked at my text messages yet either. So when I said this, I was like, okay, I'll call you back. And so then like I pick up my child, my oldest, and we get home and then I look through my screenshot or my text messages and I was like, what in the actual fuck? This man blew my fucking phone up in text messages. He must have sent me like 5 or 6 text messages in a row. Not like boom bam boom, but they were like within like a 3 hour like span of him being like, Have a good day, Lani. Are you okay? Blah, blah, blah. Just like him crashing the fuck out slowly with each text message. And I was like, I responded. I texted him back and I was like, "Are we dead ass?" Actually, I think I have those messages still. Hold on. Since my socials don't want to load. I don't think it has to do with that. I think it has to do with the fact that I restricted his shit.
Oh.
Haha, here we go. Okay, so he had texted me, boom, bam, boom, and goes, oh, because he wanted me to come hang out. He wanted me to come over and hang out with him at his house or whatever, like that, because it was Friday night, that Friday night, and I would didn't. He's like, oh, you didn't respond to this. Well, yeah, because I'm fucking busy right now, like, and then he says, okay. He's like, have a good rest of your day, Lani. He goes, do you limit our interactions on purpose, or is something wrong, or what? And he says, and then he texted me and goes, I'm so fucking dumb. I'm so duck. I'm so fucking dumb, and I overthink too much. God damn it. Oh, I sent him back the straight face. It was like this. And he goes, I know. I said, are we dead ass right now? I literally said, are we dead? You guys, like telling you when I say I talk, this is how I text too. Like there's no alter ego. Like you only get one version of me. And then he said, like I said, I'm fucking dumb. I know I fucked up. You have no idea how dumb and how bad I feel right now. I deserve whatever happens. I'm sorry. And I said, I need a minute to process what the fuck. And he says, okay, I understand. God damn it. Why is my brain so fucking dumb? I'm so mad at myself.
Because mind you, also too, that Friday we literally did a stream together too. So not only were you fucking running around, you're trying to get over here like later that night too.
Yes. Like if you like, I'm looking back at the thread, and it's like, dude, he like would text me like 3-4 times in a row, 3-4 times in a row, 3-4 times in a row, 3-4 times in a row.
Oh wow, yeah, it's like a
You
pattern.
see that? Like 3-4 times, 3-4 times, 3-4 times. Like brother,
blowing up your shit.
Blowing up my shit. This is only a week. We were only talking like a week and a half. Blowing it up 3-4 times in a row, 3-4 times in a row, 3-4.
Ooh, and a novel.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh shit!
It was like, bro, what is happening?
Dude, he was on your teeth.
Oh my goodness! And I was like, wait, are we recording audio?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's a valid question given how this string of fuck ups have been going. It's a valid
the way my
question.
week has been going on, I'm like,
why,
bro,
why wouldn't it?
No fucking way.
It is
Okay, I had to look. I was like, wait a
loud,
minute.
but
And that's happened so many times that I just like I literally have nightmares about that.
That's a valid statement. It's a valid question. All of that is valid. That is completely valid.
Wait a minute. I forgot to check when we started.
Yeah, because if this bar is moving, that means we got sound.
Okay.
So
solid.
Jesus.
Okay, so yeah. So he was. So you saw the pattern.
Yeah.
So once again, Mike is verifying all this shit, so you guys know I'm not full of it. But anyways,
she's full of it. Anyways.
I'm full of shit, but not this shit.
That's why his skin's brown.
So my eyes are brown. But anyways, so I texted him back after 3 hours.
Because I don't think you told me about any of that until we were in the car going wherever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because like, okay, so if I'm
it was
talking,
like the week after.
If I'm talking to someone, I'm not gonna go and tell my entire friend group I'm talking to somebody, because I'm like, you guys, my turnover rate with these talking faces is less than 2 weeks. So I'm not gonna fucking even like say nothing. I don't say nothing to no one, because it's like, if you want me to like, once again, it goes back to the premise that I said before on other episodes, which is like, I don't have a fucking problem hard launching someone as my man or whatever. like if that's what we choose to label it as. But like, I'm not gonna do that if you're gonna fucking like 2 weeks later gonna turn around and change your fucking mind or move fucking weird, and then I just embarrass my
Or
fucking
do
self
that.
or do this shit. Like, I'm not gonna do it. And this is like I said, week and a half, week into this. So like, bro, like you blowing my shit up when we're in a talking phase and we're only a week into a talking phase and you're blowing my shit up because you don't feel like I am responding to you efficiently enough is a wild ass work. When you want to fucking sit there and tell me like, "Oh, well, you don't like all these girls did that to you, but then you're doing it to me." Like, huh? Are you sure you're not the problem here? Because I don't the math isn't mathing here. So, I replied back and said, I've taken some time to think things through, and I don't really believe I'm the woman for you. Right now, you're asking for more time and consistency than I'm able to give. My life can shift quickly, busy one moment and calm the next. And I thought you might understand that given our similar lifestyles. I'm a mom first, and when my kids need me, they come before everything. I do have a full and active life. And while I'm open to making space for someone, that takes time and mutual understanding. Lately, I've noticed a pattern with you jumping to conclusions, and to be honest, I'm already carrying a lot in my life, and I don't have the energy to keep explaining myself or managing misunderstandings. I wish you the best. That's it. And he said, I wish you the best too. Just give me the respect of not talking about me on your podcast. Well, sir, we wouldn't be here if you didn't move fucking weird. And we're gonna get into that now because you know
Yep.
what? This Chicken Little wanted to move so weirdly after, so weirdly that it spiraled into like me having to like it was like, dude, I don't even have words because it's just weird, borderline stalker shit.
Yeah.
So that was sent, and then a week later he was like, I hope you're doing good. Didn't respond because I'm like, I don't need do like what's that? It's what's said is said. It was done is done. And so at this point, he had like I was like, okay, so we end that was the last message I said to him on text message. And so I was like, okay, cool. Like I don't have any animosity. I'm just not for you. You're not for me. Wish you the best. Whatever. Dude wanted obviously he felt away. He like went and like decided to unfollow me on all the socials and all that stuff. And I was just like, oh, okay. I I don't care. Unfollow me. If that's what you need to sleep at peacefully at night, to unfollow my socials, then so be it. But what's weird is though, if you're gonna unfollow me and unfriend me on all this stuff, then why are you keeping tabs? And the reason why I know you're keeping tabs is because he would pop into me and Mike's lives. When me and Mike would live stream, he would pop into there. Like I can see who pops in and who pops out. I can see you viewing. I can see you going to my profile. I can see you. And then you wanted to like not just view my fucking story, you wanted to view Mike's story. You would view the minute Mike posted anything on his story, he was the first person. Chicken Little was the first motherfucker to go and view Mike's story for
Almost
for a
instantaneously.
good solid month. He
Yep.
was doing this.
Yep. Anytime it would be like he would not even less than 2-3 minutes. He would always be the first person there, and I'd be like, "Look at this shit! Like, what the fuck?"
What was weird to me is that he was viewing Mike's content and not mine. He would view Mike's story,
Right.
but he wasn't viewing my story.
Right.
So like, what are you looking for? Because here's the thing is that you have to like click on someone's icon bubble to view their story.
Mm-hmm.
So what?
Yep. Yep.
And then I had eventually I had confronted him about it, and he was like, "Oh well, it's just because like you pop up on my FYP all the time." That okay, sure, maybe my content, but if you didn't watch it, you didn't watch my content, or if you just click those three little bubbles that says "See less of this creator," I will stop coming up on your content, your pages. The reason why I come up more and more and more is because you watch my videos and you watch Mike's content. Because if you didn't, then you wouldn't be seeing so much of it.
And the weird thing about this dude is, too, it's like he was doing what we are doing. Like he had a podcast. Like he had a whole couple pages dedicated to his prior podcast. So like he couldn't use the excuse of like, well, I'll just
He knows how
he knows
social
how the
media
shit
works.
works.
He
Yes.
knows how it works. He knows how algorithms works. He knows how content's pushed out. He knows all of his stuff because all of his shit that he was doing when he was actively doing it was successful. So like I don't understand like how are you gonna sit there and tell me like, oh well no, that's not true. Like, are you trying to gaslight the fuck out of me right now? Because I know for a fact you know how this shit works.
Right.
So like I don't like make it make sense.
Right.
And then on top of that, it's like you wanted to proceed to like reach out to me via social media. Many times you tried to reach out to me because I had restricted him at this point because he was over there looking at my content and then popping in and out of our lives.
Yep.
And to the point where like it was like I said, very getting very like unhinged where it's like, what are you doing?
Which you ultimately said, "What are you doing, sir?"
Literally.
Like, what are you doing?
Literally. Because he was like, hey, how are you? Oh, I just want to see how you were. Why? Why? And I even told him, I said, you unfriended me, unfollowed me on everything. So I don't understand why you want to keep tabs on me. Like, why do you care what I'm doing? Why do you care about any of that? I said, and he's like, well, obviously your homeboy feels away. I'm like, yeah, because you're moving weird. And he's like, I'm not trying to move weird though. I said, I think about you and I hope you're doing good. If you don't want me to stay in contact with you, just say so. Bro, you're the one who unfollowed me and unfriended me. What is there to stay in contact with? What? And then like for him, when I first initially asked him, like, what are you doing? And then he was like, oh, because my autism fucked it up. Once again, we're here with a lack of accountability. So you're gonna sit there and say like you're autistic and that's why you can't like first of all, you're not autistic. You're got a mental disability, but not definitely not autism.
Yeah, for sure. Lord.
But I'm like, once again, it goes back into like the lack of accountability, though. So you can't even say like, oh, I once a simple, I'm sorry, I overreacted and I responded in a way that I shouldn't have, and I got caught up in my feels, and I really liked you, and I was very reactive for no reason, and I just want to because it goes back to the whole premise we've talked about before, which is an apology. It's a genuine apology. If you truly feel remorseful, is for you, and it is for me to decide if that apology is something that I want to take and want to just go ahead and say, okay, let's just like brush it under the rug and move forward.
Yep.
You give me the courtesy to do that when you take accountability.
Right.
But when you make a fucking bullshit excuses, like you don't know, no, there's nothing to talk about. No, there's nothing to talk about. And I said, looking up my stuff is one thing, but looking up all of Mike's stuff is moving weird. After you unfollowed both of us, because he did unfollow both of us, and then he's trying to say that he never unfollowed Mike, and I was like, why are you fucking? Why you always lying? Stop fucking lying. Banger. He
Great
goes,
song.
I don't even look him up. My other account still followed him. But it is what it is. I'll avoid the drama. You are the drama, sir. What do you mean, chicken fucking little? You are the drama. What do you mean, avoid the drama? The drama could have been avoided when you didn't have to crash out on me because I didn't text you back pronto in 3 hours. Like the drama could have been avoided. I said the emotional dysregulation and the lack of accountability is wild here, sir. Every time you take one step forward, you take two steps back. And that was like it. I didn't keep entertaining that. It was just like, but then upon discussion after that had happened, I was just chit chatting with some friends when we were at dinner, and a little bit ago. Oh my god, it's the dirty it's the dirty Coke Zeros, bro. It's making me belch.
Bitch.
I had found out that he had taken a girl, a coworker, to a function that one of my other mutuals were at, and I was like, oh, so he took a coworker. So a coworker that he swears like he doesn't date coworkers. He doesn't like, he's not attracted to any of the girls at work. He's not all of this stuff. So he took a coworker to this work function. That's his new like plaything. And I was like, so that just like validates that everything that my close people that were telling me was valid. That's what that tells me. It's like, you guys, so everything you told me was valid and true. That's what that tells me. Like
Yep.
everything he was trying to pitch to me was all bullshit.
Just smoke mirror, just to
Mhm.
fucking make himself look good. And then again, too, it's like you said, like he wasn't working at the time. He had all this free
Mhm.
time, and
I mean, that's one of the discussions we had because I told him, I said, bro, let's be realistic here. When you go back to work next week, you're not gonna have time. So why are you trying to like? He's like, well, I just want to hang out with you as much as possible. Why? Because it's not going to like. So like, what, I can get attached and I can be like, oh my god, we're together all the time, and then it just like be ripped away from me because you're working and I'm working and like we have different schedules and different lives. That makes no fucking sense. Like if we're in a talking phase, I'm going to live my life accordingly. Like it's not going to fucking like all of a sudden up and change, especially if we're in a fucking talking stage, bro. We weren't even like officially together. Like what do you mean? Like you're trying to blend our lives when I've known you less than a month is crazy. How do you mean I'm gonna blend my life with you and I've known you for 0.2 seconds? I've had periods that last longer than our talking phase. Why are you dead ass? No.
uh,
I'm serious. Like, be so fucking for real though. Like, come
that's valid. Yeah,
on.
that's valid. No, that's valid.
So, Chicken Little, yes, you get your own fucking episode now because yeah, I don't know if he fucking follows my. I know he unfollowed my YouTube channel and then refollowed and then probably I don't know. Probably I don't give a
Yeah, I
shit.
haven't looked at the numbers.
So I don't know, bro. You move fucking weird. But like it's like there's not a whole lot of depth and lore to that because it was in such a short amount of time. But this is why I always say like I need consistency and reciprocity over a period of time because it is so easy for motherfuckers to show up in the beginning and show up a certain way and be a certain way, but it's like, okay, but are you going to show up like that in 3 months from now, 6 months from now? Like like I said, I can't even get these fools out of a fucking 2-week talking stage. That's my fucking turnover rate right now. It's like about 2 weeks. And then you start moving weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like they instantly start living in the land of Delulu down the yellow brick road, and it's normally these dudes that start moving 0 to 100, and you're like, brother, what?
Yeah, because it's like that it's the feeling of being love bombed and gaslit of like the 0 to 60 of ugh, it's like a red flag now. I feel like when people are like, "I'm obsessed with you," I'm like, "Ew." Not that I don't like that. Like, not that I don't like want to be with somebody that's like obsessed with me, but it's the fact of like, "But are you?"
But are you?
Because it's like there's like two different kinds of obsession. Like one, like you telling me that you're obsessed with me because you just want to eat my ass, or B, you're obsessed with me because you just want to spend every inch and waking moment with me because you want to control the dynamic. Because you want to like make like love bomb me and make me feel away. And it's like,
Well, that was the other thing too. When Chicken Little was like towards the end of that, like I think we both came to conclusion he was trying to bump me out of this freaking this duo because it's like, well,
that.
another reason why he was like panic texting too, because at the same time, I tag you in fucking everything in my stories.
And keep in mind, the reason why I feel this way is because he had made comments about like, oh well, me and you could podcast, me and you could do what you and Mike do. And it's very much like, sir, you've been here for 0.2 seconds. What do you, yeah, in theory, yeah, we can, but like, I don't like that. I don't like the idea of somebody trying to come into my life and feeling like they can replace Mike. I don't. because I feel like if you're gonna come into my life, you're gonna add value to my life. Like, why? I would want you to get along with everyone that's in my life that's important to me.
Yeah, because it's not just me either. There's at least
J Rod, there's
2, 3 other
Z, there's
people.
Tasha, there's
Yep.
like a whole like you and Mike, you had said it one time too. You're like you're like these when it comes to you, you're like these women, they only have to get past you, and most of these women can't get over the fact that me and you are so close. He's like they're gonna freak out if they can't get past you. They're never gonna be okay with Share Bear. And he's like, but Mike said it too. He's like, but you, he's like, yeah, the men have it worse because it's not just Mike they have to be okay with. It's the list of other people that are very, very close to me in my life
Yep.
that are very, very protective of me.
I am one singular layer to the onion.
Yeah, because
Yep.
like what C will literally like throw hands on a grown ass man for me. She has already said that she would to certain people that live in this town if she ever catches them on these streets. So like I think people just think that it's just Mike and it's not. I have a list of people that are very protective over me that you have to like. It's not like a, oh, I'm not dating your friends, I'm dating you. You're right, you're not dating my friends, you are dating me. But here's the thing is that people that are close to me care about me and they're gonna fucking call you out on your bullshit. And if
Yep.
they don't fucking like the way you're moving, I'm going to take that into consideration
Yep.
because they're the ones that I will have rose colored glasses on. They fucking don't.
Yep.
So I'm going to put trust and faith into them. And then why wouldn't you want to like be a part? Like if you want to be a part of my life, why wouldn't you want to be around my friends? Why
Yep.
wouldn't you want to like hang out with us? Why, so we can isolate ourselves so it could just be me and you?
Yep.
Like, but that's not who I am. I love my friends. I love having a social life. I love doing things with my friends and going out on these adventures and going to concerts and doing all this stuff with my friends. Like that's part of who I am.
Yep.
It's not saying that I don't have room to include somebody, but like you're not going to replace my fucking friends. If you're going to come into my life, you are going to be an addition to everyone else in my life. Because if you can't fucking hang out with my friends and you can't like, fuck with like hang out with us and fuck with us like that, then why the fuck would I ever want you around my children?
Yep.
Because that's an ultimate like because I'm very protective of my kids. So like that is a true testament of like if you can't be around my friends and vibe with us, and if my friends don't fuck with you, what the fuck would I want you around my kids?
Yep. That's like yeah, and again, it just goes back to the point of like you're a layered person. It's not just one element to you as a whole. You have a whole intertwined like life of on top of your kids, but your
My
family too. Your
family,
family.
and my family, because I'm very close with my family.
Yep.
I'm very close to my family. I'm very, very close to my mom and dad. I have a very good relationship with both of my brothers. Like I have a relationship with my nieces. Like I have with my direct immediate family, we are very, very close. Like we have dinners together, birthday parties together, functions together. Like that is a whole other layer too of like what do you think you're gonna be with me and not be around my fucking family? If my family doesn't fuck with you, if you're gonna be fucking a weirdo and awkward and like not stand there and vibe with, like you're not like what?
Yep.
It's like that's why Mike says all the time. He's like, I feel bad for these men because they don't fucking know what they're getting into because they think that it's gonna be what just you and them, and that's not how you are. That's not how you operate. I'm like, yeah, you're. I told him I was like, you're valid in that because you're right. Like when it comes to you, they just have to go, through me. Versus me, it's like, well, here are my friends. Well, here's my family. Well, here are my kids. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like it's
It's
like,
you have a full deck of fucking cards. It's like, oh, Uno reverse, Uno draw two, bitch. Oop, draw four, motherfucker. It's like, oh my god.
but that's also why like I'm not on a dating site and I don't actively try to date because I know that like it's like my life is like it's in layers and it's a lot and it's not like if you're an introverted kind of person and if you like to be a homebody, like ask Mike. That's how Mike was when we first met.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I'm a very, but also I know that that's how Mike likes his time alone. But that's also why like I invite Mike so he knows that he's always welcome, but he doesn't have to feel obligated to go to these things. Like hey, yeah, we're doing a family function if you want to come. Hey, yeah, we're all gonna go do this if you want to come. Like, you don't have to
Your
come.
mother and me and Josh are homies, man. And so now I have to go. Now I have to. Sorry.
I think you also like me and my family, like our
I do.
dynamic.
I do. They're super funny. Especially your mom.
My mom's a character. But like I think me and my mom are cut from the same cloth.
Oh, dude,
So
100%. Dude, that when we went to that pizza place for your dad's birthday
uh-huh.
and she was giving the stare down, like I said to you in the car, I was like, I dead ass was looking at you in the future. That ice cold stare is the exact same thing in that iPhone sticker that we have that we made out of you.
I think like it's so funny because like the older I get, I feel like the more I feel like I look like my mom.
Dude. Oh, yeah. That one edit of me pushing you down the hallway at the gym.
Yeah.
You looked
When
exactly like your
when I
mom.
have my natural curly hair and stuff like that, yeah, I
Yep.
look very much like my mother.
Yep.
Yeah.
Super funny.
I think the only difference is like I catch on to social cues faster than my mom does.
Yes.
But like, yeah,
It's
so
funny. She's old. You just gotta let her. You just gotta let her live.
yeah, at this
It's super
point.
funny.
But like all that stuff matters, and that's why I'm like, when it comes to prospecting, um, like potentials, it's like, yeah, like you're not going to come into my life and think that my life is going to become completely linear on and focused on you. Of like, oh yeah, we're together and I don't need anybody else, and fuck these friends and fuck my family, and I'm just gonna be obsessed with this person and spend all my time with just me and this person, and we're gonna go off and do our own thing. Like, no, because I've done that before. That's how I ended up in a very abusive, toxic relationship, is by getting hyper focused. And I'm like, I don't need anybody else. I don't need my family. I don't need my friends. I just need this one person. And then I got my ass beat for it by that one person. So like, it's not to say that that's gonna like people I'm dating are gonna beat my ass every time, because once is enough. But like, point is like I learned from that, and I'm not going to do that again. Like, I'm not going to sacrifice. Granted, yes, so at some degree, things will change dynamics with my friends and my family regarding if I'm dating somebody. I'm not saying that I'm never going to spend one on one time with that person, but in aspects of like you thinking that you're going to come into my life and replace people that are most important to me and suck up 95% of my free time is unrealistic. It's just not. It's not realistic.
Yeah. Exactly. Yep.
So that was Chicken Little. And I since because him and Ass Eater tend to have this like Ass Eater blows my shit up, and then Chicken Little blows my shit up, and then Ass Eater I'm like, are you guys like in cahoots with each other? Because it's these two fucking characters that
Always
keep
pendulum swings back and
back
forth
and forth.
between the two.
Because this past week, Ass Eater decided to circle back around,
Yep.
posted those fucking screenshots on the TT, and then now me and Mike were like pulling bets. We're like, how much you want to bet? Probably by next week, in
We're
the next
just gonna
2
get in
weeks.
contact with FanDuel and give her own like sports bet like
Bracket.
part of the part of the app. Take the over
We'll
under.
just list all the characters on it. See
Like
who
the over under.
circles back around this week.
Yep.
Just take sports bets. That's crazy. It's funny though. We should.
Yeah, because March Madness just ended, and now would be the time to take your freaking top 64.
Jesus, it's crazy. A wild work. Yeah, I think, I don't know. It's just crazy. And like I don't, and this is my whole thing about Chicken Little, because you're like, oh, just don't talk about me in your podcast. It's my podcast. I'm gonna talk about whoever and whatever I want to talk about. If you don't like it, don't fucking subscribe.
Or just don't be a fucking weirdo from the jump.
Yeah, like, I believe it or not, you guys, I have talked to people who it didn't work out, and they were very respectful, which is why you guys will never hear about them on the podcast. Because if things don't work out, but you are going to you continue to choose to be respectful, and there's the mutual respectfulness of like, hey, it didn't work out type shit, like, wish you the best, have a good life. Okay, then why do I need to why would I need to, there's no lore there. So why would I need to share that? But when you want to move weird and you want to fucking create drama, when you're like, I'm not about the drama. Sir, you are the drama. You are the drama. You get your own episode.
Yep, exactly. It just comes down to like, yeah, again, like the theme here is like emotional intelligence and regulation. It's not just one or the other because you can be emotionally intelligent, but you can be dysregulated as shit. It's like it's both of them.
Yeah, and then you wanted to argue with me, but I'm emotionally regulated. Are you? Because is that why you blew my fucking shit up? Because I didn't text you back within like 3 hours? That's crazy. Do your buddies know about that? Do your buddies know that you like crashed out on me because I didn't text you back because I was taking care of my sick kid? Do they know about that? Do they? Do they know about that, Chicken Little? Do they know about that?
Nope.
How
No.
how honest are you with your buddies?
Right. That's the other question. That's the other question.
How honest are you with people that are closest to you in your life? Because I don't give a Mike knows I don't give a fuck. My level of zero is like an all time peak high right now. The amount of shit that has left my mouth while on the fucking clock is kind of fucking crazy right now because I'm like,
Oh my
it's
god.
like that borderline, like, what?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was like, oh.
Because Mike knows what I'm talking about, but
Yep.
those other people probably don't. But that's fine. It's not meant. It's not meant for you then if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah. It. Yeah. Everything just kind of boiled over stress wise with both of us this week. We were just all over. We were both.
I was burnt. I
Yeah.
was burnt. Like I was like, I just needs to go look at the inside of my eyelids and disassociate. And I'm supposed to be doing my training for my certification for my personal training, but I just like I don't have time
Same.
because it's like literally when I've just been on the go. And it's just like a lit laundry list of things that keep growing. And then like I got the road to work this morning. I got off and it was like raining, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna take my bike home. And I got home and I swapped my bike out for my cage, and then I get in my cage and my car is dead, just dead as a doorknob. I'm like,
That would have legitimately made me scream.
I literally sat there like this type sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
thankfully, my brother was home, and I was like, hey, you don't my car. And so he was like, yeah, if you turn it off for an extended amount of time, it's probably not. And so then I had to go. I picked up Mike and we went to O'Reilly's to get my battery changed.
Yeah.
They were super nice, but like I was just like, just a laundry list of stuff that continually just keeps happening.
Just
It's just like
snowballed.
mild inconveniences too. It's not enough to quite full crash out, but it's mild enough where it's like,
I think that's just a full blown inconvenience. It's not mild. A mild one would have been like it would have started eventually. That's a mild inconvenience. That is a
your
full
mild and
blown.
my mild are
I
very
guess
different.
two totally different things. Then I guess. Holy shit!
My mild inconvenience is a dumpster fire.
Ah, God damn.
Mike's is a lighter flicking.
Mine is literally like a Zippo just going off like.
Mine, I'm like, it's fine. The dumpster's on fire. It's great. It's fine. We'll figure it out. It'll go out by itself. Like, it's totally cool. It's contained, right? It's contained.
That's stressing me out thinking about it. Like the fuck?
I don't know. I think my life just like is perpetually like this is when I talk about with my therapist. I'm like, I constantly live in that red, my nervous system. So when like shit like this happens, I'm like,
Well, yeah. So
I'm like, well,
that's how I was living for
well.
quite a while. But now that I don't have that certain chemical anymore, to now everything's just like a big deal. So like now I don't live in the red anymore. So
Constantly just go between red and orange, red and orange. I'm like, it's
I'm
fine.
like a yellow and orange. That's where I'm at.
So I just have dark humor and I just laugh at everything. Everyone's like, "Are you good?" And like, I'll figure it out. I always do. But we on Monday, I almost forgot, we did see Magnolia Park. Fucking such a good show, you guys. The entire lineup, the entire set was good. Pink
Dude.
Noise and Silly Goose opened. I have never heard Pink Noise. That was the first time I ever even like heard this artist name, and So good, so good. I started streaming Pink Noise. I followed Pink Noise and Silly Goose both on social medias too. So good. If you guys haven't heard of them, go check them out. They Pink Noise is vocalist amazing. Silly Goose is giving those old Warp Tour to early 2000 vibes.
The whole set, so
The
great.
show was wild. Like if you missed Warp Tour when you were younger, you never got the opportunity to go and you wanted to experience something like that, go to a Silly Goose show. I'm telling you, it is like a whole vibe. The way that they get the crowd going and the way that they get like the crowd surfers like will surf up to the stage, get on the stage, and he literally just yeets them back into the crowd is like it's I haven't been to a show that had that much energy and that much talent and that much just like the whole show from start to finish, openers and everything was a vibe. It was a constant good time.
Yeah, the
Like,
whole
yeah,
three bands.
that was probably one of the best shows I've been to in a long time
We
so
were
far.
also just saying, like, it also helped that we were not surrounded by drunk assholes.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone in the crowd and group around us was just like having a good time. Like
Yep,
they
that was
weren't
it.
we're not like belligerent. Like people were drinking, but they weren't like
Like,
incoherent. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like they were just having a good time. And it was interesting because in our little section, it was mostly women that
yeah,
were
it
around
was.
us,
Yeah,
which I think is funny because the lead singer from Silly Goose, this guy is wild. And he looks over and looks at our section and it's all prominent women. He goes, like he's coming for us, and we're all like,
Mm.
no, because he goes to jump.
It was literally me and this old freaking man and his wife. And he jumps, and I'm like, oh my God. So he finally puts it, and we're like, oh my God.
Because it was all women, and we're like,
Yep.
no.
Yeah, the whole left side was all predominantly women. And then the other dude that could have helped, he was not even anywhere near the lead singer when he
Mm-mm.
dove off stage. So it was literally me and this old man supporting him. I mean, like Lani came over and she helped, and there was a couple of women behind us that helped, but we everyone was like,
I'm not gonna lie, I
no.
ducked at first because I was not trying to get a shoe to the forehead. So, like, I didn't expect him to literally bomb dive the crowd like that. Like
Oh, he
that.
got a running start.
Yeah, he
He got a running
legitimately
from the
backed all
opposite
the way
end.
up from the opposite end of the stage and like a bullet, boom, into the crowd. And I was like, that was insane. That was insane. I've seen artists like jump into the crowd and crowd surf, but I've never seen somebody get a full ass running start and freaking like a bullet into the crowd like that. It was
Yeah.
cool though. It was a whole ass vibe. I'm not hating on it. I just was like, fuck. If I
Yes,
ever see Silly Goose again, I know now what to expect.
exactly. Yeah,
Or I'm gonna be
exactly.
ready. Maybe take my nails off beforehand.
That's oh my God, you stabbed this poor guy in the fucking eyeball or some shit.
My bad.
Sorry.
But that was a good show. It was a good time. We had meet and greet. But even like after the show, like the guys from Mongolia Park were so cool. They stayed after. They signed everyone's like whatever you wanted signed. All of them like were willing to sign all of it, like anything and everything that you wanted signed.
Yep.
It was really nice and refreshing to see a band like do that, to take the time to talk to people and just be very personable and very like themselves. And you see their personalities come out and like them be like, yeah, here you go. Here's what do you want? What do you want signed? Like, sit there and
Yep.
take the time to like talk to you is like so cool.
Yeah, it was dope.
And yeah, so I like hands down 10 out of 10. Magnolia Park was amazing and Silly Goose did a good job and so did Pink Noise. So if that I know they just started their tour too. So if you guys like if they I don't know where everyone's located, but if you guys get a chance, look at their tour list, see if you can get tickets to go see their show. I know that Magnolia Park's tour it's starting to sell out. Some of the cities are already sold out for
Or
like a
low
couple
ticket
weeks out.
sales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um so which is amazing and I'm not surprised because they phenomenal. And they played
Sweat on her daddy.
he literally did. He told Robert that and I was like but it was a good time. And they played Eye to Eye, which we were so stoked
Yeah,
about.
we freaked out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was
It was
great.
good. It was really good.
Yep.
And then this weekend, Mike, who do we have coming up next weekend? Actually, not this
Motherfucking Bill Murray and the home team. God, this is
This is the one
we
he's
had
most excited
we
about.
had her birthday. This is fucking my concert. I'm so ready. I'm so ready.
This is the one that he's like
Oh
thrilled
my god!
about.
And I'm telling you, I'm gonna throw up, puke, jizz my pants. I'm gonna do all three. Probably shit. I don't know, but I'm. God.
We're gonna have full on role reversal. Like I was freaking out with Magnolia Park, and then it's gonna be like I'm gonna have to be the sane one while he freaks out.
Dude, I'm gonna cry. I'm at some point during whatever set, I'm gonna fucking cry. I already know it. Like this man, especially the last album, totally focused on addiction and alcoholism. The song "Drunk Enough" has been my whole entire theme song throughout my recovery because he even went into the big book and put the excerpt of the passage from Bill, who created AA. So back in the 1920s, he took that excerpt and that voiceover in the beginning of that. Instantly cried when I first heard it. I'm like, oh my god! So yeah, that whole song has been my addiction recovery, like essentially anthem. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We got to make sure we do your sign though.
I don't know if I want to do my sign.
What do you mean?
Because I was like, look, I was reading like my astrology shit because everything's in Aries right now. It's like it was like pretty much heating warning of like
She's ruining it.
I'm just saying, dude, I don't play with that shit because it's saying like be careful about what you put out there because it will come back to you. So that's why I'm like I don't know yet if I want to do it or not. I have to see what the vibe is because I'm like I'm not gonna fuck with that shit.
L7 weenie.
I just don't want bad karma on me right now, dude. I can't handle anymore. I don't want to poke the bear.
But regardless, it's gonna be fun whether or not we do that whole thing. It's gonna be fucking fun. Yeah, because I literally use my Hilton points for a hotel. Like we're gonna do like a little mini staycation. Both of us need to just like shut our minds off. Yeah, disassociate.
Dude,
I know
I'm
we're
dead
gonna.
ass might turn my fucking phone
You
off.
know what's gonna be even funnier too? Like after the show, like because we send each other we'll doom scroll like 1-2 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna be like. We're gonna be in the same hotel room, sending each other back and forth.
I'm like Mike.
We're not gonna talk. We're not gonna talk or speak to each other, but we're just gonna be reels and.
But that is so us encoded, where it's like we're like literally next to each other, just like doom scrolling, like, and then you can just hear a chuckle from you and a chuckle from me. The entire night until one of us goes silent, and it's gonna be.
Oh, she's out.
It's gonna be. You sleep?
Yeah. You good?
Brah.
Are you good?
You good?
You good?
Brah. First one to go to sleep is gay.
First one to go to sleep is gay.
First one to go to sleep is a weenie. Go.
The first one to go to sleep is a weenie.
I'm gonna sleep. My eyes were just blinking. I was taking a long blink.
Taking a long blink.
Fucking funny.
But also on top of that, we're finally doing our reset, so we can finally.
Yeah, we're carb cycling that weekend. I when Krispy Kreme did the donut collab with Oreo, I went and bought a dozen and I put them in the freezer. Because yes, you can freeze Krispy Kreme donuts.
Yeah, I
and
love that we Googled that.
We did. We completely Googled that because I was like, I need to know.
Actually, I think she sent me the picture. She's like, "Can you freeze these?" I was like, "I don't know." I'm gonna go on Google all within like 5 minutes, and then I get a text. Yes. She was in the store shopping, and she had sent me the picture, and then she's like, "Can you freeze donuts?" I was like, "I don't know." And then I was like, "Okay, I'm going on Google." All within 5 minutes, I just get a response. Yes.
Yes, you can freeze donuts, by the way.
Yeah, it was so funny. Ugh.
Yeah, because I'm gonna like grab them out of the freezer, and then like they'll have like all like afternoon to thaw out. So
It
great.
should, yeah, it should work out.
Perfect.
Perfecto.
I'm super excited. So carb cycle.
Yeah, we got a lot of. We finally, especially after this week, it's gonna be Well deserved.
You know what the sad thing is? I've barely eaten this week, and it's not by like intention. It's just I'm so busy that
Well,
I like
I've
don't have time to eat.
actually now that retrospectively, I think I've only had 1 to 2 meals a day. Now that I'm thinking about it,
Yeah, it's been like the last couple days for me.
I think Wednesday was the only day that I had. I'm not gonna count Wednesday because I made a shake, but that was like the only time I ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that's what I was like, dude, when we went shopping. I was like, dude, I'm not making these fucking sweet potatoes. It's gonna take me 2 hours. Why does it take an hour to make sweet? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, the fries.
So I was like, I'm getting sweet potato fries. I'm not fucking sitting there for 2 hours because it takes like an hour for this oven to heat up to
Yeah,
420, and then it's like 45 minutes to an hour to bake the sweet potato, and I'm like, fuck, bro.
yeah, yeah. I just like for me, like I tried eating breakfast one of the mornings, and like if I'm really tired, I can't. It makes me sick. It physically
Yeah,
makes
that's
me
what she was saying.
nauseous to eat when I first wake up.
It's like Thursday or yesterday
I
morning.
think
You
it
were
was
saying that.
Wednesday, actually. I think it was
Oh,
Wednesday or Tuesday or Wednesday when I came to training. I think it was Wednesday.
I think it was Wednesday.
And I
Yeah.
was like, I literally was like, I was texting Mike and I was like, I feel like I'm gonna yarf.
I was like, "What's wrong?" And you're like, "Tummy." I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, because I was like, I just so
Yeah, that
nauseous.
was the day that I made my shake. So yeah, that was
hmm
that was Wednesday.
Yeah, so that's why I don't. It's like, dude, last time I was like that, like, cause I normally like,
Did you have Whole Food? I didn't even ask
yeah,
what you had.
I made an egg and like a burrito, like a breakfast
Oh yeah,
burrito. I put like
yeah. I didn't even ask you what
it
you
was like
had.
a gluten free tortilla, and then it was like
Mm.
eggs, cheese, and then I think I had put in shit. What was the meat? I think it was ham.
That sounds
It
gas.
was it was
Woo.
good. I enjoyed it. I ate the whole thing. But then
That's
after I
good.
literally was like
Your body
finishing
was
my
like,
last
"Fuck
bite,
you."
yeah, I was finishing my last bite, and I was like, oh, I had to throw it out because I was like, I overwhelmingly like that nausea that like makes you want to like knock off your feet.
Really?
Yeah, and then I was nauseous the entire ride to work. It went away after I was at work for a minute, but like I didn't even crack my rain open until I was like in the parking lot of work because I was that nauseous. I was like swallowing consistently and drinking like
Oh,
sips
you
of
were gonna
water.
yarf.
I was like drinking sips of water on my drive to work because I was like, bro, how am I gonna do this? I was like,
Mm.
I felt so sick. In the
Just off that?
I'm telling you, I don't know what it is about my body. This is why when I was younger, I didn't when I would get up when I was like in high school and college, I did not eat when I woke up in the morning because I could not.
Because of that?
Yeah, I get sick like that when I first wake up. I have to give my body at least like a good solid hour and a half. Like I
Weird.
can drink water, I can drink coffee, I can have any kind of liquid. But if I put a solid in my stomach as soon as I wake up, I will get sick.
That's weird. Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, too bad you don't like those oikos.
I know. I like the Fairlife ones though. I know it's just
Yo,
milk,
those
but
fucking Power Fairlives with the 42 grams of protein. Whew,
that's
the
what I drank this
strawberry
morning.
banana ones. Oh, God.
I drank that this morning when I woke up
So good.
because I woke up late, so I was like, shit. Because I slept through breakfast. Okay, so I try not, even though I get sick, I try not to still not like skip
Like,
breakfast.
not eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that's why like I'll usually drink the Fairlife, the 42-gram ones, in the morning
Yeah.
because I can stomach that. But like trying to eat whole foods.
That's better than nothing. At least. That
Mm-hmm.
doing, yeah, having a fair life is better than nothing.
I think the only thing that I can manage to get down like super early in the morning like that is like very simple, clean foods. Like I could have a scramble with like maybe like a toast, like a scramble and toast and some avocado
Mm.
and maybe some fruit, and I'd be okay. But anything
Can't
more
do
than
like
that,
smoothies or anything.
I could do. It depends. I can't be too heavy. Like I couldn't do a smoothie with like protein powder.
I guess not mine.
I couldn't do a smoothie with protein powder. No, that's too heavy. I would get sick. But if
Oh,
I just do
yeah.
like if I do like I don't know like if I were to do like a smoothie king smoothie like with no additives, just a straight smoothie, I'd be okay.
Yeah, you've seen my macros
Yeah.
for my smoothies.
But that's
That's
what I'm
easily
saying. Like I'm
120
like,
grams of protein,
dude, that shit would put me down and
900,
make me sick,
yeah,
and then put me down.
900 fucking calories, and yeah, 36 grams of fat. And yeah,
Yeah.
my power smoothies are gas though.
Mm.
It carries me breakfast and lunch, so I'm usually able. Yeah, around 3 I get hungry again, but I usually have a snack. But yeah, the boom, hell yeah! It's like I have a use for my beer stein. Protein shakes.
So I like when I if I give myself some time, like when I am eating more carbs and I'm not like doing keto, I will do like more like rice instead of like I'll do like
God, I
rice and
miss
eggs and
rice.
spam. Like that's usually my go-to
I
breakfast.
miss rice.
But this is also why like when I wake up, like most people will get up and they'll like eat and whatever before they get
Yeah.
ready. I don't. I get up, I go to the bathroom, I do all my morning routine, I get ready, get dressed, do my hair, makeup, everything, and then I eat last right before I leave
Oh,
because
that
it
makes
gives
sense.
myself time for me to wake up and I don't get sick.
Gotcha.
That's like I don't wake up and like go and get coffee or drink. I'll drink water because I have my water bottle by my nightstand, but like I don't eat as soon as I wake. I've never had because it made me sick all the time. Even when I was in high school, it was like that too.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, that's weird.
it's also another reason why, like, anytime I travel, I have to wake up and like travel, and I'm like, because traveling, depending on where you're traveling to, is anywhere between like 5 to like 8 hours of travel time, even if you're flying. That's why 9 times out of 10, the time I land at my destination, I'm freaking starving because I literally have not eaten. Because I'll be like, oh, I'll eat when I land. But also, I know this about myself, so now I know to pack travel snacks. Like I have
Yeah.
to because otherwise, because the time I get like on the plane, I'm like I'm starving because I
Yeah,
can't
that's
eat
fair.
as soon as I wake up. But then I also realized as I got older that you can actually bring food through TSA.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Yep.
then I started doing that, which is like getting like a breakfast burrito or a breakfast sandwich, and then just putting it in my carry-on bag, and then I'll just eat it at the airport
Yeah.
when my stomach's awake.
Yeah. I should just go grab McDonald's in the airport wherever I'm at.
Yeah. Overpriced Mickey D's with a very slim menu.
Still gas.
Valid. So it'll be good. A good weekend coming up. I'm excited. I mean, I went from somehow like I don't know, like I'm literally on a 7 day stretch because I picked up a shift today and then I work tomorrow and then I work Monday. I'm on a 7 day stretch. You know that, right? You didn't know that?
Wait, did you work Friday?
Yes.
You work Thursday?
Yes.
You work Wednesday?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, duh for the trick.
We did 2 a day. I did split shifts. Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I came in a Thursday, and then I
It's a
also
blur.
worked Friday, and I worked today,
Yep.
and then I work Monday, Sunday, and Monday.
Yep.
I'm on a 7 day stretch. I haven't had a day off in 7 days. What's that? Like time Tuesday will roll around.
Damn.
I literally have worked every single day of this pay period. Now that I think about it,
Yeah, you're gonna have this is gonna be a fat check.
I mean, I don't think it'll be fat. Not like working a full 8 hour day all 7 days,
Oh,
but
that's true. Well, it'll be better
it'll be
than.
better than what it's been. That's also why I'm on that hustle bus. And I'm also like, I don't want to say anything because I don't want V to be like, what? What?
Yep. Valid.
I need my paycheck. No, but really, I do because I got bills to pay. I just had to buy a new battery for my car. Come on.
Oh, dead ass though.
I didn't even look at the amount. I was like, sir, just charge the card.
Just
It's
take
fine.
it. Get it back. I don't have any options.
I literally said that in the O'Reilly's.
Yep.
He was like, well, you have one. So, like, I'm like, well, do I really have a choice? No. So just charge the card.
We'll charge the card.
Fine.
Yep.
But yeah, it'll be good. And I also have, so we have Bill Murray. I'm thinking what other shows I have.
I don't think I have anything until fucking Motionless in White.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we have Bill Murray on the 17th, and then I have Alesso on the 25th.
Yep.
And then, I have Alan Walker on the 30th. So I'll have actually I'll have 4 weeks where I don't have anything, and then we're back into it.
What's the next one?
What do you mean?
Motionless.
Huh?
The Motionless in White. Or is it the
After
Shine Down? Yeah, after your last one.
after I didn't looking. My puppy's birthday.
Doggy.
Well, the 31st of July is Coheed and Cambry,
Okay.
and then Motionless is in August.
Oh, so it's Shine Down and Coheed and Cambria first,
Uh-huh.
and then Motionless in White.
So this is like my stretch and of like week concert, and then it spreads out, and then I have one a month.
One a month.
Yeah, if we don't keep adding to it.
Yep.
Which I don't know because I was looking around too. But I'm like, girl, be responsible. Pay your bill. Pay your bills.
I
I'm
know.
trying. That's another reason why I was like, I need to work hours because I got bills and concerts to go to. So like, I need.
The one I'm still seriously considering is the Stained 25-year anniversary of Break the Cycle. I'm still highly considering that because it's not only just Stained, it's fucking Hinder, it's Hoopastank, it's like all of the fucking 90s alternative bands that like I grew up listening to. So that one, I'm highly considering that one.
I also would like to consider and put on the table Poppy.
Oh yeah, Denver.
Yeah, just want to throw that out there.
All right. See, look at that. Like we got.
I've been looking at tickets, so I've been like, because I
Well,
throw
you
that
know
out
how
there.
this works.
I know.
I'll
That's
send
why I'm
you-
like,
I'll
I'm not
send
saying
you my
anything
half.
because I'm like, bro, I'm so close to paying. I'm so close to paying off my medical
said
bills
that.
that I'm
Yeah,
like,
you said that.
literally, I can taste it. I can taste it. I'm so close that I'm like, it's the only reason why I haven't pulled the trigger yet is because I'm like, and I'm trying to bust my ass and get
Yeah.
work these hours so I can. Because the faster I pay it off, it's one less thing I have to worry about paying every month, and it's literally frees up $300 a month.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like, motherfucker, I'm so close. So I'm like, okay, like let's be an adult here for a second, Lani. Like,
Yep.
the struggle bus. I mean, that's another reason why like I didn't buy those. Like, 'cause, Converse made that collab with Hello Kitty.
Oh
So I'm
yeah.
like, I
Yeah.
really wanted those shoes.
That fuck. Yeah.
Once again, we need to prioritize things right now because we're so close to paying off some of our debts. Medical debt.
Yep.
I know. But we're going to get there. It'll be good.
Be good.
Yeah, and then, because on the 25th, I think it's supposed to be that mega me that everyone keeps posting about. And I'm like, bro, I'm going to be in Red Rocks.
Bye.
Like, I'll wave to you guys when I drive by. Because it's going to be in Castle Rock. So I was like,
Bye.
I'm going to be at a concert. So,
Bye.
oh, honestly, I think I'd rather be at the concert than the meet. So,
Yes. Yes.
it'll be good. It'll be fun.
Hell
Mhm.
yeah.
But stay tuned for next week's episode, you guys. Next week, Saturday, we'll be at Bill Murray. So you guys may not even get another episode until Sunday or sometime. I don't know.
We're definitely gonna do an on location in the hotel room stream though, so you'll see us
Yeah.
at least on TikTok.
If you follow us on TikTok, if you don't follow us on TikTok. But we'll probably do a stream. We'll do a stream next Saturday. But you guys probably won't get another podcast episode until later on in the week because of Bill Murray falls on a Saturday. So it'll be kind of weird and wonky. But of course, as always, you guys, we post when we upload the day of.
Yes.
So just
Yeah.
keep an eye out for the lookout. But don't like freak out and you're like, what happened? That's just why, because next Saturday is Bill Murray. So like we more than likely won't be uploading a podcast episode next Saturday. So just so you guys know, so don't freak out. We're okay. Everything's okay. Just a heads up. But yeah, so till the next one, you guys. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for supporting us. And we will see you guys soon. Love you guys. Bye.
boy.